Do you think there is any chance that the Montreal Canadiens can contend for a Stanley Cup within the next 3 years?
If they don't make any changes to how the team is being run now, then definitely not. So I think.
Do you mean they should fire Bergevin? Is that what?
Perhaps, yes. That could be one of them. Or, that they have to make some change. That right now, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and thinking that you'll get different results. And that's kind of what's been happening with the Montreal Canadiens. And the GM, Marc Bergevin, is the person to point the finger at. And unless Jeff Molson decides to make some changes when it comes to management, then I don't think the Montreal Canadiens will be anywhere near the playoff picture, or Stanley Cup, I should say, in the next 3 years.
And I think, obviously, there are baby steps here. You have to get in the playoffs, and it's not working with this group, so you're going to have to make changes to the personnel. You're going to have to find a way to put as many winners in the room as you can, as they say. The rest will follow. And in saying that, that will allow the prospects that will be a little more mature and better to handle the NHL to develop at the NHL levels. But the way things are going now, I don't foresee it happening. You have to do some major face changes and personnel changes to get this thing straightened out.
I think in basketball or in football, you can go from worst in your division to first, and I don't think you can do that in hockey, especially if we're going to start talking about getting rid of Tatar and getting rid of Jeff Petrie for draft picks. Those are good quality hockey players, and if whatever pick you get, unless it's the first, second, or third pick overall, they're probably not going to see action for a year or two, and then there's a year of development, so I think it might be tough the next 3 years.
I don't know. I don't see Marc Bergevin blowing up the team. He's a deft tradesmith, if anything. That is his biggest strength. And I don't see Jeff Molson firing Marc Bergevin either. There's a lot of parity in the NHL. Think about the years where the Canadiens finished first in the National Hockey League after a bad year before. So in the next 3 years, Stanley Cup contender, I don't know, but I think surprises can happen. Go to hockeyinsideout.com and check out this week's full episode.